What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel. Last time we started our afternoon requests, or field study requests, and we finished most of them, except for one thing. We have to find a cameraman out in the southern plains, which means I don't want to be going this way. So we're going to head back out to the southern plains where we were gathering sheep, and head to where that cameraman is. Yeah, I feel there's definitely got to be another day to this, because... Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. Northern, southern is where we started from. But yeah, there's definitely got to be another day of this, because I don't see how things wrap up in one day. I can't imagine there's going to be too many requests tomorrow besides the main story, so I'm guessing there's probably just going to be, like, morning requests, and there's maybe going to be, like, 2 of them. And then after that, that's probably going to be it, and then whatever is actually going to happen here. Which, hard to say at this point. Nothing's really been hinted at about what we're kind of dealing with here. Just kind of been a nice field study thus far. Hiya! That's the only downside, though, after we gathered all those sheep, was, we have to run all the way back through here. Oh. Oh, yeah, that could be a problem. Sure. Oh, so you do get an advantage by running into their backs. Right. Damn, Emma. Emma getting smacked around a little bit. Although it is probably pretty useful to still do some fighting as well, because you usually get much more than 2 levels during a field study. So maybe I'll fight some enemies we come across. Let's try Molten Rain. We haven't gotten to use this yet. Do it. Oh god, Reen. Well, oh my lord, he's alive. Yeah, that's... we need to get some armor for our boy Reen. Maybe next time we're back in town. His defense is 377. No, his defense is about everyone else's, so I think the issue is just that these guys just hit really hard. It did say to go to Lake Lacrima to kind of get the lay of the land, so let's do that before we see Mr. Cameraman. That's the nice thing. While you're on the horse, they don't turn around and see you. You know, little, like, dragons. Yeah. Infant Drango. Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, these things are just one-shottable? Oh my god, they're weak. I was expecting them to hit like super hard if they were that weak. That was unexpected. So I guess if you want to farm XP, go for those guys. That'd be my guess. Lake Lacrima. Oh, there's a log cabin out here. Wow, this lake is beautiful. It really is. You can see the sunlight glimmering on the water. And the air feels so clean, too. This is Lake Lacrima. I and the others from the settlement come here every now and then. Seems like quite a distance to travel. Any particular reason for coming here? Sure is. You see that cabin over there? There's a hermit who moved in there about 5 years ago. Used to live in the Empire. He's a real whiz with orbital tech and anything mechanical, so he's been a real boon to us here. A hermit, huh? Well, I can't say I'd mind it too much if it meant I got to live somewhere as pretty as this. You got that right. So, you think he's in right now? Hard to tell from here. I'd like to drop by and say hello while I'm back in Nord, though. May as well. Yeah, it really is. Like, honestly, like... Obviously, like... how do I put this? I think this would be a good place to live. Like, personally, like, I love all my technology and all that stuff, but if I existed in this world, like, I think this would be the ideal living situation. You know, you just kind of... You have your nice little log cabin out here. Obviously, you'd be able to do all the hunting and fishing you would need for food. But even in our world, I don't think this would be a horrible living situation. You'd have to commute a lot if you wanted to do any sort of, like, shopping or anything, but I think it'd be nice. A paddle. A cello over there? So this is where the hermit lives. Just glancing around the room, you can tell what his hobbies are. Yeah, he's always favored a laid-back life. Looks like that hasn't changed. He used to take me and my siblings fishing back when we were younger, too. What? But you say he's only been here for 5 years. How much younger? Ahaha, it looks like he's living a quite comfortable life here. I know someone who has these exact hobbies. I mean, what are the chances? Anyway, it looks like he's out right now. His boat's not at the wharf, so he must have gone out fishing. We'll have to come back some other time if we want to see him. Looks that way. Alright, let's get going. So, Alisa might know who our, mystery hermit is. Which, I mean, you could put 2 and 2 together. Really good with orbital tech, so... Might be someone, she knows that used to live in Rower. Oh, the horse moved over here. Alright, well, that was fun. You'd think we'd be able to see him out on the lake, though. Who knows, maybe we'll see this guy before we leave. If we are here for a whole nother day, though, that means we're not getting back till, like, Tuesday sometime. However, we did just have midterms, so maybe there's not, like, extreme classes right now. I don't know if they take off during the summer or anything. I'm not sure how, like, dorm-like schools work when it comes to, like, summer break and stuff. You know what? Like, honestly, like, as tedious as it would be, this would be the best way to farm easy XP. Just keep cycling back and forth between that area and this area, and then just keep killing that Drago over and over. If we see that Drago while we're running around, I'll definitely fight every single one we see. Huh, looks like there's a hill up there, but you can't go there, from what it looks like. So what level is everybody? 26? Alright. So, where we need to be is right over here. Impressive. I was taken aback by the size of the stone circle in the Southern Highlands. But this is on a whole nother different level. Looks like that's our cameraman. Oh, hello. What brings you all out here? Come to get a good look at the statue too? Do you think he's... Are you Norton by any chance? Yeah, that's me. Have we met before? Do you have some business with me? Yeah, we finally found you. We should bring him up to speed. Sounds like I've caused some unnecessary worry for the people of the settlement. We should get back right away, or rather I'd like to, but I still haven't finished taking all the photographs I need. Would you mind waiting a bit longer while I finish up? Well, I can't really fault you for being fascinated. It really is impressive. I doubt there's anything like this anywhere else on the continent. Actually, it might surprise you to know that there is. This isn't the only statue I'm aware of. There's a similar statue on Baronia Island, way out to the west. How interesting that both Group A and Group B got sent somewhere where a statue is. Huh, I had no idea there were more of these around. No one knows any more about the statue on Baronia than they do about this one, but I'm currently taking pictures of ruins and ancient sites like this. Taking photographs of this area was the reason I came to Nord Highlands in the first place. Emma? Gaius told us that the people of Nord refer to this statue as the guardian of the region. Yeah. The old legends say that this statue was here long before our ancestors came from the east. And that they settled in this land only with its permission. When I saw it, I was immediately reminded of the legend of the Great Knight. You know, now that you mention it, I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. No doubt. The tale originated during the Dark Ages and spread throughout the Empire. When the land roils with the tide of war, a colossal knight wreathed in flame will come forth to quell the conflict. That's the general gist of it, anyway. Interesting. What do you mean by that? Well, each region has its own variant of the tale. They all maintain a knight as the central figure, but like all such tales, the veracity is questionable at best. Though, it's certainly one of the most mysterious of the legends passed down in the Empire. Oh, we're learning something new. For once, it's something that's not, you know, something that they're building upon from the previous arcs. Or so it seems. I see, it does seem like this statue could mesh with that story too. I wonder if they're related somehow. Green? What was that? Are you okay? I'll be alright, nothing to worry about. Anyway, I've come all the way out here, so would you mind waiting until I'm done photographing the site? I promise I'll head back to the settlement with you as soon as I'm done. Huh, well, it doesn't seem like the wildlife has much of an interest in this area. He should be safe on his own even if we head out somewhere else for a while. Agreed. Okay. Go and do something else. Alright, we'll swing by again in a little while to check on you. Okay, thanks. I'm sticking to this general area, so it won't be hard to find me again. Go on and take your time. Very well, let's be on our way. The only reason I'm doing this is because, Gaius also said we should check out the ancient quarry, I believe. So let's head up there real quick. Oh, is that another one of those dragons? Yep. Now if I could just get it to turn around. Watch, I'm gonna run all the way around and it's gonna turn around. Doesn't seem like they move very much while you're on horse. Looks like there was a battle here at some point. Maybe. The atmosphere is really heavy. I'm guessing this is the ancient quarry? Sure is. They say it dates all the way back to the Neolithic civilization that was here over 1,000 years ago. They're the same legends that say the Guardian sealed away an evil djinn here. I do recall overhearing someone back at the settlement mention a djinn. It sounds a bit unsettling. Plenty of other folks think so too. That's the reason most of the people of the Highlands avoid this area. Though I can't say it bothers me all that much. It does seem like a place straight out of old tales and legends, though. There's no one around and not much reason for us to be here. What should we do? Well, if you're curious, by all means, go take a closer look. I poked around here before, but I really never found anything interesting. Haha, nothing phases you, does it? Alright, I suppose it couldn't hurt to check it out. Not that we can really check out much. Does it even open? It appears we've reached a dead end. There's no one here either, just a stone door that I don't think even our combined might could budge. It seems like it was a waste of time coming here. I suppose you might be right, though it does seem like the kind of place an evil spirit might haunt. The whole area really It has an eerie vibe I can't shake. What? You can sense that kind of thing? Oh no! It's just the impression I get from looking around. Uh-huh. Really? Never mind then. What now? I doubt it's anything, but I just thought I saw something moving out of the corner of my eye. Same here. Could have been a small animal. Plenty of those around here too, no doubt. It would scarcely surprise me to encounter something less natural in a place like this. Hey, knock it off. I'm starting to feel kind of creeped out now. Sorry. Anyway, not much we can do here, so let's get going. Alright, well. Obviously this area doesn't exist for no reason. I'm sure we'll be back here at some point. Alright, let's go grab our cameraman and head back to the settlement. Alright, cameraman. Are you ready to go back? I'm trying to just turn around and talk to him. Jeez, come on, horse. I still haven't finished taking all the photographs I need. I shouldn't be too much longer, so would you mind waiting a bit more? Sure. Alright then, we'll stay here until you finished up. Okay, I'll try not to keep you waiting too long. 12 hours later. No. Rena and the others waited for Norton to finish his photography, and though he was reluctant to leave even after depleting his photo quartz, they finally returned to the settlement. Phew, we're finally back in the settlement. Thanks a million for escorting me back here, I really appreciate it. Thanks to you, I was able to photograph the statue to my heart's content. I'm just glad you've made it back safe and sound. Yeah, let's go tell the elder. There seems to be quite a commotion over there. What? That's... a vehicle? It looks like there's been an orbital car accident. But why here? Isn't that the gentleman we fulfilled the request for this morning? The very same, that's the settlement's doctor, Amur. He couldn't have been the one responsible, could he? Never mind that, we need to go take a closer look. Amur, are you hurt? Gaius, I'm alright, sorry for worrying you. What happened here? I was on my way back from gathering herbs in the mountain forest to the north, when all of a sudden I just lost control of the vehicle. Was anyone injured? I suffered a few bumps and bruises, but other than that, fortunately not. I'm just relieved I didn't end up hurting anyone. I'm glad to know your injuries are light, Amur. Thanks be to the winds and the goddess. Still, how does one lose control of a vehicle in an open area and free of obstructions as this? Did you simply lose your concentration for a moment? No, of course not. The car is extremely important to all of us here. I wouldn't dream of driving it carelessly. I'm still not sure what caused it. When I was nearing the settlement, the steering wheel just started to feel oddly stiff. Fortunately, the brakes were still functional. Otherwise, I dread to think what might have happened. I see. Alisa? Let's see. Alisa, do you think you can work out what went wrong? Probably. You might say it runs in the family. Well, yeah. I mean, look to the bottom right. Right, it has her last name on it. Haha, how could I forget? It stands to reason that the scion of the Reinfort group would be quite handy in mechanical matters, even if she does pretend she wants nothing to do with her family anymore. Could you mind your own business? What you say, though, is not as true as it used to be. They have some professional engineers at the Reinfort Company now who can't even perform basic maintenance work. Wow, standards in higher education must be slipping. That's the name I was looking for a few videos ago, Zeiss. When you compare it to the Zeiss Central Factory in Liberal, the Reinford Group is getting far too big for its own good. All those giant vertically structured divisions, each with their own subdivisions. It sounds as though becoming the Empire's largest corporation brought its own share of new issues. So have you managed to figure out what the problem was? I think so. It looks like there was a contact failure in the quartz circuits near the engine. That's probably why you suddenly had difficulty steering, even though it was just fine before. I see. Do you think you can repair it? I doubt it. I can diagnose, but I'm no technician. I think we'll need to call in a professional to fix it. I suppose that means we'll have to ask someone from Zender Gate. Haha, I'm impressed. I can see that Thor's military academy has more to be proud of than just its famous founder. Elder Ivan, Dad. I'm sorry it took us so long to get here. I'm relieved to see that Norton made it back safely. Thank you for your assistance. Oh, no trouble at all. It sounds like you've been able to work out the cause of the problem here. That was all thanks to Alisa. It was nothing, really. There is no shame in being proud of your accomplishments. While I'm glad we've gotten that squared away, we still have something of a problem. What do you mean? This is the settlement's only vehicle. Having it out of commission is going to make things pretty inconvenient around here. The sooner we can get it fixed, the better. I see. In that case, is there anything we can do to help? Are you sure? This isn't part of your field study, you know? I would respectfully disagree. You've treated us to such great food and shown us such hospitality. I want to do what I can to help. But actually repairing the truck is a bit above my skill level. Still, it would be discourteous of us to not at least attempt to assist our hosts. Thanks, everyone. Well, if you insist, we'd be more than grateful for any assistance you can provide. If you could bring someone who could do the repairs, that would be great. That sounds like the best course of action. Should we head to Zender Gate and see if they can spare a mechanic? Actually, I have someone else in mind. Someone far more keen than an army technician for things of this sort. Up near Lake Lacrima in the north... Okay, so we're going back there. In the northern highlands lives an elderly man from the Empire. I'm sure he'll be able to fix the truck for us if we ask him. True, the Hermit could probably have fixed this in no time at all. That cabin near the lake, we passed by earlier, but it seemed vacant. An old man from the Empire who's more reliable than an army's technician? Could it really be him? Alisa? So you want us to go and call this man for you, then? If you'd be so kind. There's no hurry, though. If you have other things you need to do, by all means do those first. Either way, we'll need to clean up this site of the accident before anything else. Just handle it as you might as if it were part of your field study. Will do. Okay, everyone, let's finish up anything we have left to do, then head for the cabin at the lake. Lake Lacrima, yeah, we know where it is. We'll need to head north of the Guardian statue, due west from there, yeah. We should set out on horseback at once. And of course, they're gonna make us walk. Well, ride, rather. Alright. Let's go through this again. Shouldn't take too long to get there with the turbo mode on. God, imagine if you had to walk through these highlands. They obviously wouldn't have made the field so big if you had to. Okay, we're here again. Well, at least we made it as far as the lake. Is he home? Well, it looks like the boat is here this time. Well, the boat's at the wharf and the garage door is open, so I'd say it's likely. Excellent, we should go see him at once. Alisa seems nervous about who we might find here. Seems like there's someone inside. I suppose it must be the man we came to see then. Yes, I'll bet he just came back from fishing. For a hermit, he doesn't seem to want for much. So, what are we going to do? Okay, yep, let's do it. Excuse me, is anyone home? It's open, come on in. Alisa? Excuse us then. Old man with a pipe. Hey, it's good to see you again, sir. Well, if it isn't Gaius, haven't seen you around for what, half a year now? And little Alisa's here too. Why don't I don't think I've seen your face. Oh, must be. Wait, what? And little Alisa's here too. Why? I don't think I've seen your face in must have coming up 5 years now. Wait, what? Could this be... Grandfather, what are you doing here? Well, there you go. Alex's grandfather. Haha, well, I guess that's one way to be introduced, but let me give you a proper welcome. Gwen Reinford. Wait, didn't it just say Gwen, not Gwyn? Alright, Gwen. I'm Gwen Reinford, Alice's favorite granddad. Pleasure to meet you all, Class 7. Wait, so he knows about Class 7? Honored to meet you, sir. I'm Reen Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Emma Milstein. Eustace Alberea. It's an honor. Ah, a promising group of young folks if there ever was. But you've sure done a lot of growing in the last 5 years, Alisa. You're taller and bigger. It does this old man's heart good to see how easy on the eyes you become. Oh, okay. Grandfather, please. But forget about me. What have you been doing out here all this time? Back when you disappeared from Rower, I'd never have believed it if someone told me this is where I'd find you. Do you have any idea how worried I've been? Oh, come now. I send you letters a couple times a year, don't I? And of course, I read all the ones you give to Sharon, too. Still, have you been here the whole time these past 5 years? Just about. I don't stay year-round, though. I spent about half the year traveling around the continent, seeing friends or visiting the Empire. I see. Mr. Reinford? Would you mind if I asked how you know so much about our field study? Don't even tell me he's on the board of directors. No, he couldn't be. It almost seems as though you were expecting us to pay you a visit. Well, it's just a coincidence the truck broke down when it did. But I admit, ever since Irina told me you were coming to the Highlands... Oh, so you still keep in contact. I figure I'd see you at some point. So Alisa's mother knows that he's been here? You still talk to Mother? Yes, indeed, though just the bare minimum. That girl's zeal for her work borders on unhealthy. What did I ever do to turn her into such a workaholic? Alisa? Anyway, we're all done with our coffee, so let's head over to the settlement and have a look at that truck. Just wait outside a bit while I go grab my tools. Oh, actually, I caught a few good-sized trout. Can you take them over to the settlement when you go? Of course. So that's the former chairman of the Reinford group. I knew of him by name, but he's far more lighthearted man than I would have guessed. Indeed, he seems very easygoing. You can say what you really think. You're not going to hurt my feelings or anything. Everyone loves him because he's all laid back and approachable, but mostly he's just capricious and irresponsible. And then 5 years ago, he just... Alisa? Never mind. Let's get going. As soon as he's ready, we're heading back to the settlement. Alright. Let's wait for him by the garage. Alright, but I think that's a good stopping point, so next time we will head over to the garage and get ready to head back with Mr. Gwyn Reinford. And, I guess, head back to the settlement and get that truck fixed. So, that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.